Good afternoon, everyone. Today we are going to be cutting the basic body, and we are going to be using the asymmetric neckline to cut the neck. Thank you. Oh, yeah. So, the length of our basic body, we are going to be using. Okay, we are going to be using 20 for the length of our top. Okay. And they told me one top to my, you know those tops I used to have hips, and that the hips this is it for the measurements. So we are going to be using no, just normal basic belt. I'm going to be using I'm going to be using 20 inches for the length of our top. Okay. So we'll measure the top for the length first rather, excuse me. Then we are going to measure the back. You guys said you don't know how to cut the back. Oh yeah, look very well. So we are going to measure the back. Depending on you guys on the measurements of the person you are cutting, you divide it by 2. Am I correct? Am I correct? So you divide it by 2. So we are going to be using. We don't have a measurement here. Let's use 5 for the back. Okay. So you measure. You know you are folding your fabric. I'm sorry, face. I'm carrying everybody along, sorry. You know we are measuring, we don't have measurements for the fabric here. So once you fold your fabric, into 2, from where you folded that your fabric, that's where you are going to carry your tape from to measure the back. So can you see? It's not magic. So our back is 5. We are going to use 5 inches for the back. So for the armhole, we are going to be using from where you measured your back, from the point that your back from where you measured your back, okay, from where you folded your back fabrics, where you measured your back to that 5 inches. That's where you are going to carry your tape room and measure your arm circumference. Arm circumference. So we are going to be using 6 for our armhole. Mind you, this is just a measurement I'm taking from my head. We don't have a measurement, okay? So like this 6 is okay for a small distance. Is it too big? Hmm? Down. So I'm going to be using. So I'm going to be using 6 for the arm circumference. So we'll rule it out. Can you see? Is this straight? Rule it out. Then can you see? This is our arm circumference, armhole. This is our armhole. I did not do magic. I did not just draw a line. Do you guys understand? Yeah, how did I get here? Mr. Femi. Wait, turn by turn. Mr. Femi, how did I get here? Mr. Femi, how did I get here? You say it how I got here. Say how I got this armhole. Just say it. Do you want me to explain it again? Yes.
And from the tip of the
From where you measured your back
to here is 6 inches for arm.
for armhole. Yes, you are following. So I'm not asking this. He does not know it. So we've measured. Can you tell me how we got here? Yeah, yeah, the armhole. Yes, good. So you measure the after measuring your armhole, then you measure your bust. You can measure chest. You know, we are in on the with the basic bodies we have chest and we have bust. As a lady, there is chest and there is bust. Do you get? Please come. So for chest, it's not bust we are measuring chest now. So this is chest. The measurement is always different from bust. Do you guys get? So this is the chest and this is the bust. 33, 31. You can see that it's different. It's just to make the clothes fit on your body. So if you chest yẹn láti máa gbé arm if you chest yẹn láti máa gbé arm hole. So the for our chest, our bust here is 6. Our bust here is 6. Our chest, since it's for a child, it's not for adults. Let's use 5 for chest. Okay? You use 5 for the bust. So 5 times 4, 20. 6 times 4. Okay. So we use 5 as the chest. So this line, can you see this line that Mo draw? You can draw it. You might not put it under. Can you see this arm? You can see that I ruled out a line for the hand, for the arm. You know, arm woman wole by. So instead of you to do it like this, you can as well rule it out like this. Do you get? Do you understand? You can as well rule it out like this. So that this is where you should not go and put your measurements, your tape down. It's on this line, go that we're going to measure the chest, either the chest or the bust from. Do you get? And also depending on the neckline, at times you don't need chest measurements, it's just the bust. Good. So for now, and if it's also a plain material like this, you don't need chest too. Like my top, you don't need chest. Sorry, you don't need chest. You only need your bust measurement. Do you get? So we are going to our bust is 24. That's 6. 24 divided by 4 is 6. We always divide our measurements by we always divide our measurements by 4. So 24 divided by 4 is what? It gave us 6. And mind you, for you not to forget, always put your allowance immediately after you've done your measurements. Okay, so for this we are going to be using 1.5 measurements. Mind you, it's always 2. You can use 2 inches for the allowance. You can use 1.5, but I'm using 1.5 for the allowance. Yeah, and this is my chest 6. From where I measured the 6, that's where you are going to measure your. That's where you are going to start from. That you measure your allowance, either 1.5 or 2 inches. Do you get? From here like this to this place, that's 6 inches. From where that 6 inches ends, that's where we are going to measure our allowance. Yes. So and we are using 1.5. This is our length. So we are going to measure. We want to measure our waist now. Okay. Measure the waist. Our waist is 16.4. cannot be half from the year, like divided by 2. 20 divided by 2 is 10. Okay. So excuse me. Since we don't have a real measurement here, I just want to like, because for us to get our waist from the shoulder to the navel, from the shoulder to the navel, that's where you are going. This is our half length. FL, HL. In case you see it in this short, 16 divided by 8 is 4. And we'll add, eh? 16 divided by, hmm? 16, okay, 16 divided by, going to be fitted, Lord, this alley. So this is where the hips comes in. So the hips, we are going to be using 20 for our hips. So 20 divided by 4 is what? In case you don't know your, in case you are like me like this, that you don't know division, multiplication, everything, you can just take your tape through like this. This is 2. And fold again like this. This is 3. That's 7. So 20 divided by 4 is 7. You can see that it's not tight. It's not what we measured as the waist. Like that's not what we used for the hip measurement. We actually measured the hips. You will measure your hip. That's what you used to get the hip of. It's not only skirts they use hip for. They use it for blouse, some blouses too. Apart from crop tops, do you get? So we had our 1.5 inch allowance.